Hi, my name is Linda. I'm from Wadsworth, Ohio. So I wasn't getting the proper nutrition. Around July 4th this year, my foot swelled up and was in terrible pain. Doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. They thought I had gout. Tests came back, I didn't. They didn't know what to tell me. The person I became a distributor under gave me 6 cans of Zija, and the results were amazing. But I went a few days without it, and I called him on a Saturday and said, I am in so much pain, get me product now. He said, I got a better idea. Why don't I make you a distributor? And I've had the product for about 2 days. I'm up to about 90%, and I can walk again, and the pain's almost gone.
My name's Mark Irwin. About 2.5 months ago, I got my lab work done. He said I could lose some weight. And I happened to be going by a friend's house, and he noticed that I was a little bit anxious or saddened, and he said, what's going on? And I kind of told him the story. And he said, here's a 4-day sample of this stuff. Just try it. It's really healthy for you. Give it a try. So I did it. About 3 days later, I felt better. And after the 4th day, I woke up and I'd lost 7.5 pounds. And I called him up and said, I gotta have this stuff. So 69 days later, which is today, I've lost 41 pounds.
My name is Dr. Noreen Ziegler. I'm a holistic veterinarian, and I'm also a certified nutritional counselor. I first learned about Zija a little over 3 years ago, and I have been personally consuming the product for that long, and have been utilizing it in both of my practices with people and with animals for over 2.5 years. I continue to be amazed at the progress of many individuals. I find that well over 80% of the individuals that come in my office test very well for the product and see very good results. So it's been fun. The results have been, like I said, phenomenal. Also quite interesting to see the results with the animals. I find it very helpful with dogs, with horses, with cats.
I'm Neil Schneider. I was introduced to Zija by my brother. He'd been on for a number of months. I got interested based on his story, which, given our family history, I was just as much risk as he is or was. Within 90 days, he had gotten a normal reading on his blood test, which impressed me.
My name is Marissa Wofford, and I have been on Zija for 3 weeks and have lost 13 pounds.
My name is Levi Size. Graduated from college about a year ago, and not knowing what I wanted to do, I got a degree in business, but I didn't really want to be in a corporate standpoint. Zija came along, my dad introduced it to me, and I just quickly saw my back pain. I wake up in the morning with back pain, that went away, and seeing my dad start making money with it, I decided I wanted to make a business out of it. So invested with a builder pack too, and got my investment back, and just been off from there. I'm loving the product, I'm loving the business opportunity, and I look forward to staying on it for the rest of my life.
Hi, I'm Phil Schneider. I started using the Zija, and within 90 days I had started on losing weight, increase in energy, mental clarity, ability to sleep. Those types of things really became very positive in my life.
When I was introduced to Zija International, what got my attention was the 1-hour documentary that aired on the Discovery Channel profiling Moringa, as well as the NIH, the National Institutes of Health. They wrote an article March 21st, 2008, stating that Moringa has the potential to reverse environmental damage, provide for the hungry, as well as a whole new range of pharmaceuticals for over 300 different health challenges. I knew that I had something special here with Zija International. The results have been amazing. The testimonies coming from the field, from people that are using these products, are spectacular.
I'm Clinton Sides, but when I was first introduced to Zija, I was amazed at the amount of antioxidant and inflammatory that it was enzymatically alive. Started taking the product, I lost 27 pounds quickly. My metabolism sped back up. It was amazing, the things that have happened. So all these changes have just given me an opportunity to share with others. I love sharing with others and helping them get their life better. Thanks.
One of the more exciting things about Zija to us now are the feel-good moments. Not only the feel-good moments that we feel by consuming Zija, but the feel-good moments of other people noticing how we're doing.
Personally, our weight management division, I've already lost 15 pounds. I've managed to keep it off, and I've done it without dieting. It's amazing. Thank you, Zija.
My name is Robin Arnold, and I am a Zija distributor. I was introduced to Zija by my husband and Pat Anderson, and I was thoroughly miserable and fairly depressed at that time. That was about 2.5 years ago, and now, after all that use of Zija, I feel so much better. It's unreal.
My name is Kevin Flurry, and my wife introduced me to the energy drink. And normally I leave the house pretty early in the morning, and I'm back home by noon the way my job falls. And normally I want to take a nap at 1:30, 2 o'clock. And after taking the energy drink, I don't have to do that now. I can stay awake and feel refreshed all through the day and not feel drowsy or you know, wiped out for the day. And plus with my wife, you know, she's losing some weight with it, and her energy level is really increased also.
My name is Stacy Clyburn. Got on Zija in November of 2009. Within 2 weeks, I got on the XM3 weight management system, and within 2 weeks I had lost the 10 pounds that I could not get rid of for the past year. And then by January, I had lost another 10 pounds just by being on the Smart Mix as well as the Detox Tea.
Well, my name is LaShawna Fleming, and I'm from Colorado. And my story with Zija began over a year ago and started with my dad. Within 3 days, he saw amazing results. Took Zija from February until May, when I decided to also engage in their weight management products. And I went from 227 pounds in May to 183 pounds by November, which blew me away. I love Zija and what it's done for my life, and I am building a business now, sharing my story with everyone.
I've got my life back, and I can be a real person again all day through. Thanks.
I recommend it for sure.
If you are being presented with this opportunity, it is destiny. You need to do it.
My name is Ty Hendon from Oklahoma. I've been on Zija for 2.5 years. Started Zija with 1 pack. Started helping my blood sugar, so I increased mine to 2 packs a day. Feeling great, a lot more energy.
Hi, my name is Darcy Hendren. I love Zija for numerous reasons. For one, the skincare. I love the simplicity. I love that I'm able to use one skincare line for my entire family because it is smart skincare. It adjusts to your skincare needs. So it doesn't matter your age or sex. If you're a male, female, teenager, you can use it. I also love the nutrition products. I have 3 small children and they all love it, and it assures me as a mother to be able to know that they're getting all the vitamins and nutrients that they need.
I'm Jeannie Seaburn, and I was introduced to Zija about 15 months ago. And at my worst point, I was on a walker, and I couldn't walk, I couldn't shop at grocery stores, I couldn't go to Walmart like the average person. I couldn't do any of that. My feet just would not let me. I could go up one aisle, and I was ready to go home because of the pain. After 4 days of Zija, I could tell a difference in my energy. And then after 5 weeks, one morning I got up and I walked across my hardwood floors, and I was shocked. I thought, my feet don't hurt. And I thought, you know, I was amazed. So I walked back to the bedroom and I woke my husband up and I said, Gary, my feet don't hurt. And I said, you know, I don't know. After all this time and all those years, I can walk. I mean, I can walk now. I mean, you would not recognize my before and after. I drink the Zija religiously. I am so thankful for this company and what it has done for my life. It has changed my life. It has given me 15 years of my life back. I can now lift my grandchildren, play with my grandchildren, and I love it.
I'm Trudy Pinkston. I have been on Zija since November of 2010. I have currently lost 58 pounds. I feel better, I feel healthier, I have more energy, I feel like exercising now where I didn't before. I have more energy to do things with my kids, and it's just been an absolute blessing.
Research this company, research this product, and try it. What have you got to lose? It may change your life.
Well, I've had such remarkable results. I can't go anywhere without anybody asking me, how are you doing this? So I'm now a distributor. I have distributors under me. I'm getting customers under me, and so now I'm actually building a business. It's easy to do. I really don't have to work at it. People just come up and ask me, how are you doing this?
My name is Bob. I've been using Zija for about the last 2 years. I'd been training horses for about 30 years and quite a few injuries, and the anti-inflammatory effect was very freeing. It freed up my body immensely.
Hi, my name is Homer Crable. Was introduced to Zija in November of 2008. Was not interested at all. Did lose 30 to 35 pounds without even trying. Aches and pains went away that I thought were just normal that I'd have to live with. But one of the biggest things that's really changed is my financial position. I actually worked my full-time job to make a living, and I worked my part-time job to make a fortune, as Jim Rohn would say. And that came true a few months ago. So we have been so blessed. It's been a business that's changed both my wife and I, not only our health, but our financial future.
I'm Gene Vopat. I've been with Zija about 8 months. I checked Zija out for 90 days before I even got involved. In the first 90 days with Zija, I dropped 27 pounds, dropped another 10 since then, and maintained that weight without any extra effort. I've got a friend in Hayes that has dropped 100 pounds with Zija.
I'm Trish Vopat. I've been a Zija distributor for about 7 months. The reason I was interested was, of course, for the weight loss, and I've lost 25 pounds. I am a real horse enthusiast. There was a possibility I wasn't going to be able to ride. I would have to sell my horse, and that was not going to happen. I can enjoy my horse again and enjoy weight loss and wearing clothes that I haven't gotten to wear in years.
My name is Shane Schneider. I was introduced to Zija in October of 2010. As far as weight loss, I've just taken the Smart Mix powder. I've changed my diet a little bit, and the XM3 capsules give me a lot more energy. I drive a truck for a living, and the mental clarity is really noticeable, and the alertness. And I've also lost 10 pounds.
If you want to get involved.
Hi, my name is Thea Arnold. I've been on Zija for about 1.5 years to 2 years. I started on the Smart Mix, and I really noticed a big difference with my gluten intolerance. And then I started with the XM3 and the caps, and it's really helped a lot. I had problems for about 10 years. I was probably about 20 to 30 pounds overweight, and it's finally started coming off with the Zija, and it's a wonderful thing.
I'm Kim Flurry. I started the Zija program a month ago. I had lost about 36 pounds just on my own. Hit a plateau, couldn't lose any more. Had a friend that was doing the Zija, and so I decided to try it. I've lost 7 pounds in a month, which I'm thrilled with because I couldn't lose any more. I love it. I have more energy. I feel more clear-minded, better focused during the day. I have my husband started on it. He's feeling a lot better, more energized, and we love it.
My name is Tasha Eisinger, and 1 year and 3 months ago, I could barely stand up and I could barely walk. I had been seeing doctors for about 1 year. I tried alternative therapies. It didn't seem to matter what I did. Nothing was helping me. So my aunt and uncle introduced me to Zija. Through Russ Bianchi, I learned a lot, and I was hoping to prove him wrong. He won. Within 3 days, my walking improved, and then within 2 weeks, I went for a jog for the first time. And next weekend, I am competing in a half Ironman. I'll swim 1.2 miles in Lake Michigan, bike 56 miles, and run 13.1 miles consecutively. And my not-so-secret weapon is my Zija.
My name is Burke Eisinger. I've been on Zija for over 6 months now. The most places I've seen improvement is in energy levels in the morning. Also, no muscle soreness or tightness after extensive long periods of running. I did my first mini marathon back in May. We drank XM Plus in the morning and XM3 during the race and the Smart Mix during the race, and we had a wedding in northern Michigan afterwards, so we were in the car for 9 hours. After a long drive, and the next day I had no muscle or soreness or tightness, so that was just a great feeling, and I really enjoy the product.
My name is Alexandra Whitlow, and I have been on the product Zija for about 6 weeks. It has been amazing so far. I have so much more energy. I just feel healthier. I haven't been tired like I have before. I don't absorb foods or nutrition very well, and my body doesn't work that well with things like that. And I haven't had normal blood test for about 2 years. After 3 weeks of being on it, I had another blood test done, and for the first time in 2 years, I had a completely normal blood test. And I was just ecstatic. My body is finally getting the nutrients that it needs because of this. The way it's formulated, even my body can absorb it. No, it hasn't cured my diseases. I still have to stay away from the gluten and everything. Using all of the face care products every day, my acne is slowly starting to go away, and so that's always good too.
My name is Butch Whitlow. I've been with the company for 6 weeks. Weight loss, I've lost 30 pounds and about 5 inches of my waist. The reason we got into the company was to seek a better income and also for better health. I'm a cancer survivor, so I knew I needed to change my life and do something different on the way of nutrition, things like that, and this come to us. And I also recognize the business opportunity, and I have a strong goal, and it's to get my wife out of her job and by Christmas. And
my name is Cindy Whitlow. I started taking the nutrition and using the tea. However, I've lost 19 pounds, gone down 2 dress sizes, and which is wonderful. Using the tea, I sleep well at night. I'm 51 years old, so I'm getting to that age where there's changes going on. I no longer have hot flashes or night sweats, but I just feel good, and it's helped all of our family. All of us are healthier. We're seeing an income from it. My husband's goal is to have me out of my job by Christmas, and which I'm looking forward to. So I have that choice. If I want to work, I can, and if I don't want to work, I don't have to. Our long-term goal is to be independently wealthy enough that we can go into the mission field. We're loving being in this, and anybody that has any questions or anything, they just need to look at the product and try it, and it'll sell itself.
My name is Kate Whitlow. One of my customers said he'd lost 100 pounds, and we all said, how? You know, he bought product into us, and he mentioned that his wife was at the beauty shop, and she's fussing because he's going to have gastric bypass surgery. And there was a lady there named Pat that said, wait just a minute, let me talk to you. And he said, I'll bring you some of the product. And he did, so we all took it and was totally amazed.
My name's Tim Passion, and I've been taking Zija for a little over a month now. June the 28th, I started, my wife too, and I've had nothing but a great experience since the first day. After 10 days, I noticed my lungs were improving, my breathing, but I can do stair drives up and down my basement steps now without collapsing, and I'm very excited, and I do believe this plan is God's gift to man, and He has discovered what it does, and the Zija company is doing what God wanted them to do. And we are very happy, and I am thrilled about the product.
My name is Mike Panko, and I am a marketing director. I was introduced to Zija by a friend of mine while riding horses, and what intrigued me most about the Zija opportunity was the simple delivery of over 90 different nutrients. I was also very intrigued by the fact that you could build a residual income by following such a duplicatable system. So I jumped in right away with the Builder One system, and the best part is I'm sharing product with others and coaching them on how to do the exact same thing.
I'm Sherry Back-Eckert. My husband Todd and I were introduced to the product by our neighbor Mike Panko. He called us up and asked us to come over to his house, and we knew immediately it was going to be one of those meetings. But we're friendly people, so we went and we were polite. And we watched the Discovery Channel video about the Moringa tree and instantly saw the benefits of that product. So we signed up right away to do some trial packs with it. We did want to test the product. Within 2 days, we were so amazed by the weight loss that we had. In just 2 days, we were knocking on the neighbor's door saying, give us more. So we signed up for a Builder One package. Within a week, we signed up for a second Builder One package, and we just soared right away. My husband and I have lost over 50 pounds total together, and we actually save money by being on this product. So we're happy to be here. We're going to go to the top, and we love this product.
My name is Wendy Papa. I started taking Zija
in February of this year because I decided I wanted to do a bodybuilding competition. I'm a very upbeat person, a lot of energy, so I really couldn't nail it down that it was actually the Zija that was making me feel so good. I lost weight. I lost about 40 pounds. Did a lot of heavy lifting, weightlifting. So, but it was what other people were telling me. My husband was saying, he was kind of curious. He kept saying, well, Wendy, you're not getting sick like everybody else. My trainers were saying that I had a heart of a 19-year-old, my recovery time between lifting my weights. So it was all because of what the other people were telling me about. So I love the product. My husband was real skeptical. He's starting to take it.
Hi, my name is Dan Anderson. I've been in the company for about 2 years now with Zija. I got introduced by my mom, Pat Anderson. I'm really enjoying the company. I really enjoy the product. What it's done for me has helped me financially, and the product itself is phenomenal. I've taken the product for a preventative so I don't get sick.
Hi, I'm Gina from Oklahoma, and I originally got hooked on Zija because of the simplicity of just not having to take vitamin pills to get the nutrients that I needed. So I love all the product line, absolutely love the skincare line, and noticed a difference in my skin in less than 30 days. And I was on what I thought was a great anti-aging skincare before, but I noticed many differences in the texture of my skin, the softness of it, fine lines around my eyes that were gone, some sun discolorations on my face. So I love all the product line.
My name is Pete Calabrese. Last September, if you would have looked at me, I was right around 250 pounds. In the past year now, I am down to very close to 200 pounds, so lost about 45 pounds. I used to take a string of pills and vitamins to keep myself going all day, probably about 10 different types, and I've got that down to one of the Zija package per day. I'm able to exercise at a tremendous rate compared to where I was a year ago. I am a competitive master swimmer, and I am swimming times now that I have not seen in the past 10-15 years. And it's fantastic to be able to go out there, compete at a very high level, and do it very pain-free.
Hi, I'm Thelma Kofer. I'm a registered nurse, 65 years old, thank God. I want to just briefly give a testimony about Zija. Zija has reversed my PMS symptoms. Menopause does a lot of things to a woman's body as we age. It is not always gracefully. We lose energy, we don't sleep well, we're irritable. We have these symptoms, we don't know if it's mental, physical, psychological, or what, with hormonal changes. You know what? I am sleeping better. My energy is better than it was 10 years ago. I have lost, over the last 2 months, about 15 pounds, and I've only just begun. And I've changed nothing as far as exercise, but I'm beginning to step into that arena because I know I now have the energy, the stamina, and the endurance to start working on toning my body.
I haven't gone out there to try it. Definitely get out there and try it if you're an athlete and you're looking for a way to perform at a higher level. Get on the XM Plus. It is well worth the money.
I am so thankful to have something natural that I can introduce into my system so that my body does what God has created it to do. Thank you.
My name is Adara Medeo, and I started Zija products back in October. I tried every diet out there, and no matter what diet I tried, I gained weight. And I had doctors either tell me that I was normal or I was crazy, and I knew enough about myself to know that I was neither. Within 3 months of starting Zija products, I dropped 45 pounds. Now, since October 2010, I'm at 68 pounds and losing inches every day.
My name is Joyce Benning. We tried the product. The first thing I saw was increased energy in about 2 weeks. About 3 months into Zija, I realized my headaches were gone. I had lived with severe digestive problems since I was a child. It was just part of life. I thought there was no other way. 6 months into the product, my digestive system started to change, and it has just been a true blessing to us. It's been life-changing. My husband is feeling the same way. He had a lot of sinus allergy problems. He is feeling so much better. It has just been a true godsend. And the other thing that's been phenomenal is Zija gave me the business opportunity to leave that banking career and be able to be at home with my animals and be the farm ranch wife that I truly wanted to be.
My name is Cheryl Fox. I am 44 years old. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went through a bilateral mastectomy. I had my ovaries removed. I went through 4 rounds of chemo, and I was exhausted. I had been working out, but I didn't have the energy to continue the workouts. The workouts were killing me when they should have been making me feel better. So I started the Zija, and within a month's time, I had so much more energy. My health was better. I was feeling stronger internally. It was getting me through the day, so I had the energy to work out, the energy to deal with my children. I have 6 children, and I have a life to lead after breast cancer. So Zija has been a powerful, powerful source of nutrition and energy for my body, which in turn makes me healthier to battle whatever comes my way, including health issues.
My name is John Jantz, and I have lost 112 pounds in the last 6.5 months. Zija has been a real effective tool for me in terms of appetite suppression, as well as just nourishment when I'm probably not eating as balanced a meal as what I should. And definitely a lot more energy. Ran into 3 or 4 people that I knew who had lost a lot of weight since I'd seen them last. And in each case, when I asked them what they were doing, it involved Zija. And at some point, I just decided that, hey, I don't know what it is, but if it's working for them, I'm going to try it.
It is a God-given plant, and just share the health and the wealth benefit that Ken Brailsford and his team allows us to do.
Hi, my name is Jim Reed. I was introduced to Zija by a friend. I started taking it to lose weight. The first 3 weeks I lost 10 pounds. Over the next 6 weeks I lost another 10 pounds. After taking the Zija for 2.5 months, I went back for my physical. I'm very happy with the results of Zija, and I'll continue taking it.
I'm Zinda Rutherford. I started on Project on January the 9th of this year. The reason for me doing this was because I needed a total knee replacement, and I refused to have one. And I had gone on a mission trip, and I had hurt my good knee. And so I was actually limping every step that I took. When the minute that I was awake, that I was not hurting with my joints. And so for that alone, to get rid of that kind of pain for me was such a blessing. The weight really didn't matter to me so much as feeling better and not hurting. I was wearing a 3X, size 26, and about 7 months now, I'm now in 14 and a large. I didn't want to put a whole lot of pressure on myself. I have yo-yoed all my life. I have been large, I have been small, and I always gain it back. So for me, this was more about my health, being able to feel good, to be able to do things with my grandchildren, and it was about the whole package of a long life, and being able to do all the things that I wanted to do. I feel great. I am very blessed to have lost the weight quickly because I'm a right now kind of girl. It's come off very fast. I've never felt better in my life, and I'm so thankful for the product.
My name is Brooke Fluke, and I'm 33 years old. And about 7 months ago, I was introduced to Zija through a friend, and I started taking it because I had multiple back problems and lots of inflammation in my body. Also had some weight I wanted to lose, and able to get back to my regular life with my daughter. I'm a single mother. After about 6 months, I was down almost 60 pounds.
My name is Julie Lyon, and I've been using Zija for just about a year now, and I've had excellent results. I've lost just about 69 pounds in just under a year. I found that not only has Zija helped me with my weight, but it's also helped me with my personal life as far as being able to share my story as far as losing weight and helping others maybe achieve some of their weight loss goals.
With the results of
Anybody who has aches or pains, joint aches, anything of that nature, give it a try and just see what happens.